As you can see, I have all kinds of videos on here. I hope you like them, find them informational, enlightening, and maybe entertaining. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think of these by giving me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. We got a new project here, and by the look at the boxes, it's going to be a big project. Yep, it's a osmosis. What do they call this thing? They call this a reverse osmosis drinking water filter system. Right there. That's what it looks like when it's together. You got your little, let's start at the back, the top. Your water would come out there. After it goes in through there, and 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 up through there, and up through there, it goes into that. And then it goes into here. And this stores the water. And then when you need it, you pull the tap open, and the water that's already been cleaned will go in there. Come out of there, and the water, let's see, the freshly cleaned water will go in. The water that's been stored in there already will come out. That's how that works. I don't know how, because it's only got one in and out deal right there. You can see it. It's only got one. I don't know how it does that. What's that one down there? Hey, I didn't see that one before. I better check into that one. Okay, so this was given to me by a friend. They called me on my birthday. We were discussing the water down here, and I told him how bad it was, and next thing I know, he sent me this. So his name is Ron. His name will be at the bottom of this list from now on for contributing to our RV adventure. So all we got to do is figure out how to put that together. And it's got to go in there, I think. And this is already full. And we got a let's see. We got to figure out the water in there, get that in there, and get all that stuff in there. And that thing's already halfway full of stuff, or almost all the way full. So we got some planning to do here. And then I'll add a video later of how we installed it, or even if we did put it in there. We're also thinking about putting it up in our above our washer, because we have water and everything plumbed into there. So I'm boring Hank. You can see he was asleep on me there. He's awake now. No, I don't want to bore you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and call this a video for now. That's what we got coming. The reverse osmosis drinking water filter system. Hey, thanks so much, Ron. That was awesome. Well, this right here is where we was going to put the spigot for that. Drill a hole here and then fill it there. And we were going to put it under here. But as you can see, we use a lot of that space down there. And it would have took up over to here, probably, with everything it needed to go. So I've been wanting a faucet in here with a in the utility room here. I guess you can see it okay. So we ended up just putting it right here. So there's our faucet for that. As you can tell, it's all hooked up now. Water comes from down there. I'll show you. Comes up here. We can fill our pots here. We can fill the ice maker up here if we want. Set the coffee pot. We tried coffee with it last night. And so everything's here in the utility room. And that'll work great. So now let me show you how we did it down there. Got me a new sign. Still haven't unwrapped it yet. Anyway, it's up there. We like that spot there. We're out here in the man cave. So I want to. This is where we ended up putting the reverse osmosis drinking water system in. Now I'm going to try to explain this to you. I had to go and have somebody explain it to me because it didn't make much sense to me. But This is your pressure tank. Somehow this fills it up with water and then makes pressure and goes back the same way that it filled it up. Not two hoses like most people would think. Boy, that's... Anyway, it works. I don't know why. Okay, this is my green. That's from my fill side of the RV. I'll go over there and show you that in a minute. But the water comes in here, goes down, goes through all these filters. And each one is a different one. I should know that. I should be telling you that. Hang on, let me go get the paperwork. Got the instructions here. So let me tell you what they are. This one here is a PP cotton filter is all it is. Cotton filter in there. It's a tube, naturally. This one here is the, that's the carbon GAC granulated activated carbon filter. This CTO activated carbon filter in this one too. Then you go up to this one here. This is your supposed to make it taste good and removes the odor. This one here is your osmosis filter in there. Okay, so it comes in, goes around, goes up, comes around, then I run around and around, and it goes through there and out there. Okay, so when it's making this water, here's the drawback to this system. This will not work on an RV if you're trying to dry camp. That's about a 2-gallon tank there, 2.5. It takes 6 gallons of water to make that. And it dumps the other, comes right out this deal here. That's your flush out hose, goes down there and goes right on the ground in this case. They want, if you're having a house, naturally you wouldn't have it going on the ground, you'd have it going into your gray tank. And if you did that here, you'd fill your gray tank immediately. So that just won't work in an RV. Don't even try it. So it's a very wasteful system. But that's what it does. And it's supposed to make the water taste better. Jury's still out on that one. We're going to have a taste test a little later. And my good buddy sitting over there, right there, there's my test dummy right there. He tests everything for me. He's my man. We're going to taste the water and see which ones taste the best. But so that's how this works. That water there goes out. That water comes in. Then that white hose going up goes up to the faucet you've seen upstairs. That's how that works. Now I'll show you how we got it hooked up on the other side. This is the man cave. I can turn the radio off. I don't think I need it now. Couldn't play it with you listening anyway. So let's go walk over to the other side and look at that. Have you all seen that sign? Anyway, let's walk to the other side. Well, here we are on the other side. Here's the green hose going over to feed the reverse osmosis contraption. I've changed my filter on this. It used to be over here, but now I'm filtering this water before it even goes to this thing to filter the other side. The plan is, if that thing doesn't work right, I'm going to take the top of that off and just run the water through the bottom filters and then straight up there, not use the pressure can or none of that, so I'm not wasting water. Because, you know, I'm not really a green person, but taking 6 gallons of water and dumping it on the ground just so you can have 1 or 2 gallons of drinking water, just rubs me the wrong way. But we'll try it a few times, because this was a gift from a friend. He's a contributor now, I guess you'd call him, on my YouTube channel. His name will be on the link down there, along with Charlie and Philip and some other guys. I appreciate all of what they're doing, how they're helping me in many different ways, guidance, And t-shirts, I like the t-shirts. I like that. I have one from Phil, still my favorite. It's a great one. But anyway, this is all quick connections. So I'm getting ready to flush this tank. It's been a couple weeks, so we're going to flush it again. And this time I won't have to pull this filter off, because before I had to pull it off because the salt water was going through it. Now I can just run the fresh water through here. You've seen that video's already on here. But now I just got to take this loose, make sure that ain't under a cross beam like it is right there. I'll just slide it out a little bit so I can get my funnel in. I left myself plenty of room with hoses and such. We'll flush that out. But I'll let you know if I decide to keep this. The only time I'm going to be able to use it now is hooked up to city water, which I am, as you can see. That filter's going probably away today. They're good for 3 months, and it's been 4, so that one will be tossed out. I don't think I even need one over there anymore, because I have all the ones I have now. I have, 5, 6 filters on this thing. If that doesn't filter it out, nothing will. So that's it. If you're going to put one of these in, I wouldn't put it in the RV unless you want to use it just like I'm using it, and if you don't care about waste. So I'm going to get on this thing here so the wife can take a nice soft water shower. Hope this helped you out a little bit. And we're out of here. What a beautiful day we got today. Check out these sites here. Subscribe to that little button over there.
Well, Vicky and Terry both did a taste test. They all agree, along with me, that the osmosis machine makes water as good as what you buy downtown. So we're happy. Just don't like wasting that much water.